So welcome back in to a little bit different of an episode of Bo's Garage. We're going to do a revive on a piece of equipment that's pretty near and dear. But, so I hope you'll enjoy this. This equipment belonged to my grandfather, who just recently passed away. And, he worked gardens for years with this thing. And then me and my cousin both learned how to run it, and he had us out there in that garden working. It's a pretty neat old tool. It's called a plow horse. He called it his old plow mule. But this is it. It's got a little 5-horse, I think. There's a steer tire, and you plow here. And basically you take and engage it there, and it would go out and plow your rows. It hasn't ran in about a year or so. Old motor's about tired on it, smokes like a tar kill. But I figured it was fitting given the circumstances of the past week, being that my grandfather has passed away. He was 87 years old. He lived a very long life. Left my grandmother behind after 62 years of marriage. I genuinely hope me and my wife make it 62 years and still love each other like they loved each other. But he was a master mechanic, and he was a farmer through and through, and taught me pretty much everything I know when it comes to mechanicking. But so I figured, what better way than getting his old workhorse back running. So let's dive into this thing. All right. First order of business, we're going to check the oil on this thing. It seems to be pretty low. Let me get some oil. I know he said this thing was using oil something fierce. Before he passed. Took a little bit there, but he worked that ground for years and years with this thing, and he did good. It barely has any compression left, so eventually I might wind up putting a new motor on this thing, because I doubt you can get parts for that motor anymore. Alright, I got the fuel cap off, and ain't no gas, so let's put a little bit in there, just a tickle. Like I said, this old motor is wore slap out, so if it fires up, I'd be a surprised man. Let's see. Put a little gas in that carburetor. A little bit of cobwebs to chew on. Oh well, that'll make it good and crunchy. Oop. Massively flooded. That's a big old spider too. Ooh. gonna put that back on there and pretend we didn't see nothing. Pretend we didn't just flood the snot out of it. Oh. Come on, girl. Dang it. A half choke, hey. Still runs. Jesus, that's loud. I need to invest in a muffler. Y'all heard her. She come right back to life. They don't build them like they used to, that's for sure. That thing is just ungodly loud. You know, I guess you don't think about that shit back then, but here in town where I have to watch everything because God knows the Karens come out in force. But yeah, she runs. She tried to kick into gear and everything too. It I know he'd be tickled, but she's a runner. Make sure you give your grandparents a hug and spend some time with them. Thank you for watching.